Welcome to my game development stream. Today I wanna improve on my game by adding new stuff and try out if it feels good or not. Let's first look onto the current state of the game. First I need to start everything. So it seems to be started. Here. Yes, here. Okay. Game is still, I'm a blue dot shooting white dots which destroy black dots, and each destroyed black dot gives a kill counter. And it's a high score game where I have to destroy as many as possible in a short time. Time of 30 seconds. And done. And it's possible to play in multiplayer. If I join with a second one and restart. Let's look, he is connected. He did not connect. Interesting. Connect, restart. Now I have to. Inside. Can I say on this side I can control this. So it's also possible to play it over the internet, but this is just a first version of a game, just to have something to add multiplayer in the early beginnings, which makes it easier. I had in the tasks, I write down some ideas, future task game ideas, and here are the next small steps I want to do to hopefully improve on the game. This base game idea, did I write it down somewhere? Or let's call it a multiplayer roguelike. This is the base idea to have in the end. Currently it's not a roguelike, it's a high score game. And with this stuff, it gets more like to survive as long as possible, which is roguelike. So enemy moves towards player, player takes melee damage, player can lose or die. And you cannot die. Let's think. Enemies move towards player. Make it simple. Keep. We have in the main, we have our main loop. The one. Here's a tick. Tick characters, trick projectiles. Our enemies are characters. Currently. Tick characters currently only move the player. If we take it down, then enemies probably will move, but they won't move towards the player. Or they still don't move. I think. is moving. Okay, they are not moving. I could somewhere is moving always starts false. Then think I don't want to start on true, at least for the player. I could add another parameter to set it true for enemies. Is this correct? Let's format and look. It is moving boolean, make the value false, and it is moving, and the enemy will now be on true. Now I would expect the enemies, yeah, no, they all move. I have to I can no longer kill them if they're out of the screen. Okay. They have to move towards the player. So let's make else if and we just me. No, this does tick characters. Oh, what does a tick character do? Just shoot. And let's call this tick players to the player character. Will tick enemy character and character does not enemy currently cannot shoot. Then do enemy stuff here. And what do we need to do? The direction, move direction. Player character, move direction. I have to determine it. I probably want to move to the nearest player. So I also need the player characters. I function get player characters all characters to determine. No, we yes, this is basically this. Plop. And that's empty. Player characters push. Character E. And put them in here. Now I have player characters. I would need to determine distance. But over characters. I did one character. What's the distance in here? Didn't I already have some place where I calculate distance? Between projectiles and projectile removed out of bounds. So maybe in the main. This here, the main. You have the distance and make function distance. I don't know if it works. Let's try out. Let's call it first object A, which needs to have X number and Y number. I tried if and I need object B. And I would do this on calculate distance object A B and return. I would now do distance equals put in C and projectile. Do he accepts it? Because they looking good. Uh, I have a distance between character and player character, yes. And max, nee, shortest distance. Min distance equals, okay. I think this has to be a number. And I think it starts with 0. And player index. Should I do player index or I can do player character? Min distance player character is a character or null. T starts as null. If this thing is null, then min distance will be distance. And or it's not null, but min distance is bigger than the new distance. So I have to set the player. It's used before being assigned. Well, not quite, but oh, it's different. So we start with null as the player. Sets the distance first, and then yeah. And now we need to determine the move direction. How did we do it here? It is a character to don't think we currently have a way to determine the move direction. Let's do something first test. Mass point random times master e times 2. Now they should wiggle around. And now move direction. We have x and y, and we probably need to take cos and sinus again. Them, I think, in player input. Now, didn't we use character is moving? How we add to direction. This might be helpful. Yeah, here. Oh, it was directly below. Yeah. Interested in move speed. This is how we add on to this a cosinus, a sinus or something? Have to think. Let's go to player input. There's a 0. 0 is moving 8. Yes. Direction 0 is move right. This doesn't help me. So I'll have xdef equals character x minus min distance player character x, and we have let xdef same. Does he have possible null? Well, we can. There's no player, it's null, that's correct. If we did not find one, then we can just return. But we moving is moving forwards. There's no one to 1, 2, so we stay. But then we need to set it to true if we find one. Now we have the difference. This has to be y. Can we continue with this? I think we have to normalize it. Have some in distance. Now it's between -1 and 1. Now there's some. God. Let's just try out and see what happens. I would say we have point. Is it arsin or something? X we have used for x cosinus, and let's pause. I have no idea what I'm doing, but something in this. They are more moving away. And if I change the sign, it won't be enough, I think. This is strange. Oh, they just run into my shots. It's, they cannot move left. Mm. Mm. Sind. Nein, keine Ahnung. Show me how it looks. Not what I wanted to see. Is this us? (1.5 to minus 1.5? Okay, not quite. Let's think triangle mass. I don't need images. No, I need the simpler. It's Wikipedia. This time the white triangle. 9, this is only the image. I have 2 points. And I take these 2 points. I need this. It's called angle. And this angle is calculated with some formula. Normally with the length of these. And this corner has a name and there's a formula for it. And of triangle, no. Sides and angles. I think this is it. The length of any 2 sides. This sounds like what I want to use. hypotenuse. Side, okay. Other side, so this and this for this. And which angle I take, it doesn't matter, but I have to, depending on what minus and plus, I have to change. Arcsine of opposite side and hypotenuse. So let's arcsine diff and hypotenuse is a min distance. So I destroyed it. Epsilon diff, but this time without the this. Let's look what happens. What did I do? I'm confused. None are showing up. Let's them stop from moving. Something strange happens if I have certain values here. Let's make them move again. It's was my game datas 0 characters point state point characters. There are 100. Not a number. Okay. When I move, cosinus and sinus. Ah, my move direction is not a number. Min distance should be positive. If min distance is 0, yes. And arcsin, maybe it's arcsin. Does it exist? No. I failed. This is correct. Now it makes sense. Yes, if this was too big, it's of course is going to destroy it. And there again, more moving away. And with this, I will. There are now 90, half are moving, the halves are moving in the wrong direction. So what I need is this sign. But if I remove it, it's not, then all are moving wrong. No. Something's still off. Let's think now if they are left from me. They only have y diff. Only use x, it's y is top down. I do this. They all moving to the same height, but the left-right movement is wrong. What do I have to do? The angle doesn't care if I move left or right. So if if character x bigger than player character x, I'm the player, the lower left is character I think. If the dot is more to the right, then something doesn't work. Let's try. If staff not character to the right of player is character to the right of player, then how do I do it? Null is right. So if we would be 0, we would have to change it by 180 degrees or by pi. But if we're moving down, p by half, don't need to change it. Let's think. I need another formula, maybe. Let's make a small test. Or we do all right for me now should stay still. And all of them run into me. Okay. Or do I have to change the direction? It's not by adding a value. It's I don't know. Can my mass help me? So I currently don't know if I only look on one side, if the bottom goes left or right. And now I want to calculate the angle the other way around. Maybe I can put a minus in the inner part and put it here. No. Let's do this minuses. No, still the same. The inner part doesn't care about the value. What if negative or positive? Opposite side, adjacent side. Something I'm still missing. I can also, what happens if I throw in the x difference with the cosinus? This somehow works. It feels strange. Always the same happening. This is resulting in the same value. I should get a value of this between basically positive 90 and minus 90 degrees. And I add 90 degrees. Let's see what happens. 180 degrees added. Don't think this is right. No, it's right for spaces around me. They now move wrong. Probably if I add a half. Or subtract half. No, not quite. Do they move perfectly to me? Yes. Hmm. If let's make let's try out. Currently don't know better, but I will get to a solution. And they stop moving. So they are moving correct to me. Now we did not care about the Y. I'll move correctly. Did not need change it to cosinus. Just keep it the same. Yeah, did it make a difference? Yes, okay. Interesting. Oops, what did I do? In. Now this is also plus mass.y. And no. Oh, they are moving like their top one should. Don't think this is the correct solution. Still moving down. Stop them for a second. Yes. Okay, I can. Maßpunkt by minus. Let's try something like this. Oh. Just hoping to get. Yes, no, it's. Oh, they're all running to me. But now they're all running into my shots and die instantly. Somehow it lags. Eh. Let's try to run. Did I need if I don't want the backend? Build. Don't know if without WebSocket this is responsible for lagging. Be strange, but can currently not harm me, but this at least they move towards me. Somehow the moving might be improvable on the code side. But let's leave it at that for the moment. Tick enemy character. Let's function determine enemy move direction. We need the character and the players. This is currently the only thing that happens for the enemy. Player characters and here. Tick enemy characters. Tick characters has a move. These have things. Now determine enemy player hit or enemy hits player in call it something like this for now. Oops. And it also needs character and player characters. It's player. This is just simple distance calculation. Do I need the closest player? Only want to hit one player, I think. Let's function determine closest player. Can this help? In distance. can get the diffs, but I need the min distance. No, not. Can also do it with tangents. Arctang. And I might to place. Okay, let's try what happens. I want the nearest player. I get it with this code. Turn in distance player character. And this only needs the closest player. This will change just like this only needs the closest player. And well, this does not want to accept null. But let's think can accept null because then we don't move. Not character, closest player. No, character was right. The other ones I need to change. We don't have min distance in this case. We have xdef. In Sinus we change to tangents. Thus we make artan and should use xdiff on arccosinus. We to swap the def to the up and y def down here. I think it will not work, but let's just try. Have to switch them around later, probably. Now can determine the closest player. Character. What does he have? Okay. Did not add null in here. We still not determine hits, but we probably destroyed the moving again. Oh no. Perfect. And let's determine enemy player. We already know the distance here. Closest player. Should have also given it back. Can I? I don't think I can return two values, can I? Can return as an object. Let's do it. This is the closest player. And do I don't. It saves the calculation. Some more code I keep it. No, does he have possible null? I did not delete this part and this part. If closest pillar null, then we return. Don't need to check. I remove this. Now I calculate the distance. If distance kleiner character point size closest player point size, then and then we the closest player point HP minus equals character damage vect. No, it does damage, but our player cannot die, I think. Where do I currently I check here for this? Shouldn't be in here. If it makes sense in here. Detect projectile to character hit is a part of the tick. I will check this away from here. Make a new function detect character des, and I need takes the state, but I only need characters. Character array for loop over the characters. Character iterator character HP 0 also des. I would say 0 is also des. if .faction player else if faction code is not good, but it's it for now. If it's an enemy, we need to increase the state counter, or the kill counter. State, game, state, I need this. To afterwards. If it's a player, can have multiple players. If it's the last player, we need. We remove the player. Okay, this is a problem. Multiplayer. I need the count of players to determine if it's, well, it's for the current state ended. There was a game ended check. Check the time. The game ended check can, if it's a player, don't need, so I don't see that we need else if. We remove. The problem is that player can control an enemy if we have multiplayer, but it's a bug for later. The game ended check will not only depend on game time, equals false, game ended today. Cannot show. Return game ended true. If need count player. Live players number, live players count. Let's do it this way. Function count. I need characters. Character array to loop over it. Here loop over it. Characters length count backwards. I don't need to count backwards, but it's fine. Let counter equals 0 here if characters it faction equals player counter plus return counter players game point state point characters. Let if turn true, else return false. So we can die. Do we? Game data's null characters, I think null. HP. This is me. I don't take damage. Something does not happen. Determine projectile. I think I don't call this. Not this. Determine projectile to character hit. Where did I determine enemy hits player? I do it. Then let's check. Oh, this is kein watch. This is no watch. Where is my package JSON? Minus watch. Fact, no. This explains why fine. Strange that it still worked. Enemy move. Did anyone move the right way? The complete hit detection is broken. A lot of bugs created. Okay. Why don't the dots get destroyed? I think that's the first point. I did detect character death. Not okay. First thing found. Game state characters. Could also just do the game state. But let's do it this way for now. Now, this should always again happen. I get kills. I can die. Now it's okay. Then let's try get the move direction correct again. Let's try think where I can start with this. This is the same as this. Yes. So now I no longer need to care. Was the right side? This was the left side. No. I think it's this way around. Do this. Unsure if I did correct. Seems it's correct. Let's stop them from rolling for a moment. I'm dying pretty fast. Let's get this moving. They were not working. Let's just try to reverse. No. For the moment, let's create enemy with 1 damage and 1000 HP. Let's live longer. They get bottom left not moving. Let's look if it's correct for this one. Oh. The next minus minus. Nothing changed. Minus plus. I already had it. But let's try again just to be sure. Should I have kept the diff or not? I don't know. Let's try what happens if I change these up. Angle is off. Let's try around. No, it seems wrong. Stops other ones from moving. They are would be reversed to this. This is let's try one more time with x diff and y diff. Then I need to add a half of pi. And it works. Let's see what happens if I do it for the bottom. Seem right. looks correct. Let's move all. This is fixed. How about HP? Have we game paint? Paint. Kill counter. Paint. Player HP. I need character. For now, let's just take character 0. Let's go to the kill counter as closest. Player HP. And HP. Character point HP. And we move it to the right. 10, 20, 100. 1000. Let's see. 5, 7. Two. Okay, now change it up to be a survival game. The time is no longer required. Let's start with game. Max time, where is it? Sim is not in the game state, it's game. But I no longer want the max time. Wait. Max time removed from here. No longer want to paint time left. Code is over, we no longer need to paint HP. Kill counter, paint time left. No longer required, and yeah. Game state time equals game max time plus 1. I wanna start disabled, okay. Did this because of multiplayer? So then it would be no longer I need the time, I need the characters. 0 point HP. We dead. New same effect. And this game ended check is no longer. So move the time. Now it's 7. Okay, I could, no. If I kill fewer enemies, it's less risky. Okay, I didn't want to paint's HP if I'm dead. Game paint. Oh, I did not remove it, I copied it. Let's chain. Wasn't character. Let's make 200 HP. And 2 damage for an enemy. Oh, I die so fast. They hit so fast. One, and let's try and bit around. Dangerous. 235. And I stack them. Not better. Well, just shooting in looking direction makes it hard. And the dots can basically spawn close to my character. Hundred. Okay. Let's see. This is what I want to lose to player. Player can lose. This basically works. But it doesn't feel good. But it's a start. Let's go back to play with the backend. It closed. Wait a moment. Backend was ready. Let's try again. It's open. Okay. Let's get a second window. Okay. Still had one. Socket open, the state did work. Now this. What did I? Something. I think with one If this first player dies, I can no longer... Yes, I said I know of this bug. I have to play the first player. Unable to play both at the same time. If player 1 dies, I lose control over this player. I cannot control the others because they have... because their control is stronger than mine. So I could add, could do less enemies. I could make them spawn further away from me. Like always spawning on the outside. I think spawning always on the outside is simple way to make it work better. I move faster than them. If I would shoot to the mouse direction, would be easier. Let's just try to spawn somewhere else. Character, create random enemy. I gently let's make it different. X and Y. I want make one if next random game.state smaller 0.5 do one thing. Let's see, we'll do another thing. So moment. Last point round. I think round wants down up. Use the integer. So it will become 0 or 1. If 0, 1, it will be left or right side. And the same here. And now there should spawn only at the sides. Ooh. It's at least now they don't spawn in me. It's not survivable. But it's okay for now. Oops. So do it this way, I think, yes. I can think when I got XP, level up to become stronger, what would be? Way XP on kill or some HP on kill. Max HP or something. So this is done. Let's edit enemies, move towards player can die, max time, removed, something like this. Can make multiple lines. Then let's think about leveling up. I could not either drop XP or just for the time being give the player XP if an enemy dies. Yeah, I have a kill counter. Player. No, not player, character. XP would be experience. This is not relevant for an enemy normally. So we might want to create a new type leveling character. Can I? Oh, I don't know TypeScript enough. TypeScript type extends, something like this. And okay, this sounds like what I want. So character and experience for level up. No, not. That's a number. And I used comma, so let's keep it this. What's a number? Experience level. This I can increase when I reach experience for level up. I can increase a level. But then I have to get stronger in some way. I mean, I can give HP simple. Maybe a max HP is relevant. I don't want to go over. It's where HP equals HP already bit. Now I need to save the upgrades. If I give move speed, it's easy, it's in here. At least if I just add, would increase size, I could increase damage. But for special effects, I have to think. Well, for now, let's add the leveling character. So I create a layer character. Let's make later a new file. Function create leveling character. Character equals one more. On these things. Created X, Y. Speed, HP, damage, action. Copied something wrong. Here. Character point. This should be a. Oh, it will be interesting. Leveling character. Does he accept it? as I want to add now. Want to have this base and add new. If this works somehow. Don't think I can add an AND here. What would he say? Or would I do it? Have a living character? Do I need to make the same? Well, for now, can do it. In character should make it uppercase. And I need to add this 3. Oh, did not copy. Copy. Add have experience 0. Let's make something like 100. Let's start with level 1 or 0. Let's start with level 0. And I now get a leveling character. There's no problem until here. Okay, now enemies need to have an experience value, but can well, we can do it for every experience drop amount. Experience on kill or something. It doesn't declare who kills. That's something experience was. Let's take this. Experience was just do 1 for everything. No, not here. Then let's take 20. Now if we kill an enemy, we have to gain HP. Function player character XP gain. The characters and you have game state. It's takes the state of the game and character killed character. Say killed character is better. State and character. Get player characters equals. Did I get player characters? Yes. I need the state characters. I get the player characters for every player character. If the player characters it's list e. He does know they have experience now. If type of leveling, can I do this? This instance of, but this is so. The type of player character builds something. Doesn't he know the type of player characters is? I had some type of use, I think. No. TypeScript type of. Type of. think I cannot use it the way I want to. Can I level characters? I do it this way. Not sure. Oh, he knows I have any point experience. Find it would probably be experience plus equal killed character experience worse if player character current experience greater than player characters experience will level up. So I also count the equals. Then I can increase its level. And if I increase the level, what do I give the character? Don't know. Let's do function level up player character. Oh, leveling character level up. Character I will increase its level. No, it's a leveling character. It's correct. Let's just for now character point HP plus equals 50. And paint, I paints HP. Stats. I have the level. But he doesn't accept the level because he doesn't know it. Let's try a bit around. Something is not right. First of all, paint the level. But what it's written here? There's still a text. The kill counter is there. I cannot go 200, I have to go to 200 or something. Level, okay. 50 levels already, 100 levels. Something is wrong. I level too fast. If experience, I don't reset experience. Can also do it in here. Character point experience equals minus character point experience for level up. Now it should be every 20 kills I get XP. Ten. 20, yes. Now I gain XP faster. Then they do damage to me. Okay. Do I die if I play like this? Slowly. Let's think. I have some level up system, but the things I get are not interesting, but it's a start. XP level up during Somra, randomize the option to choose on level up. This I don't have. Maybe I should make the enemy stronger over time. This is not too hard. Characters, I spawn random enemies. Give the game. Create enemy, then let's... Can we do... Add HP to them. And I think this is HP. And we do at HP equals game point, date point, time. These are mainly seconds. Mass point, floor, and we divide by tau 100 per second, 10 HP. Let's try. Uh, 80 HP. Still fire a lot of. Think Yes, not dying instantly. Try around. 700. Ah, yes, I'm dying faster. Dead. Our enemies get stronger. A simple I to sync player character XP gain and character level up. If the types is still strange, but for now it's just about making it work. I still need to make a choose for what level up I want. Do I want to pause the game on level up? It's so fast, it might be relevant. Let's think. Let's say for each level I can choose if keys 1, 2, 3. Which type of level up I want. And I can display at the bottom if I have one available. So damage up, HP up or something. Leveling character, level up. How do I do it? Could skill points, call it like this. Available skill points. This number starts with 0. Available skill points plus 1 on level up. And if I in player stats have, let's do it other way. Level plus let's change it to leveling character. Bit easier, I think. And now we add space. And I have skill points, character point, available skill points. Should have error somewhere. Oh, I should have a skill point counter. On level up I get a point. And if character point available skill points greater than 0, choose key 1 equals make a damage up. 2 equals HP up. 3 equals speed up. These are easy. And we paste them on the bottom. Let's see what happens. Load, work. I'm 300 only in hate. Oh, it's there. Choose 1 damage up. Okay. This would require player inputs. Actions pressed up. Available skill point upgrade 1. Let's call it upgrade 1. Action pressed. I don't need to remember if it's pressed or not, do I? I need a clicked. Well, let's try it this way for now. Upgrade 2, upgrade 3. I need to 1, 2, 3. determine player move direction. This is no longer to change it. Move keys, move actions. And these are move actions. I need here upgrade actions. Great actions. Did I actions missing? That's annoying. Move actions in between. Such a replace would have been faster. Till some thing. Let's go to the different ones. Key of action pressed. No longer work. Because these are the keys. Okay, then let's type actions. Put them in here. Actions, upgrade actions. This way. Upgrade actions. Key of actions. Key of actions. Yes, clear default key bindings. Does no longer fit. Key code to action pressed. Type no longer fits. Key of move actions or upgrade actions. action. I have a player action. Key code to action pressed. I get action. Action pressed, or it's now actions or upgrade actions. If actions undefined, if action type of move actions, does it work? Key off. Key off. That's it. How can I use this? Player actions pressed. This also does not. Actions pressed. It's, action press, create actions pressed. Yes. And now I need to do move actions. If I do it as action, how do I do this? Key of is not the type of or instance of. I had imagined key of would be the most fitting. This value of. Don't think this does anything. Actions, can I do something with this? Type graped key of did I use it wrong? Can I do key of action? No. Can I do key of action? Does this do something? Don't know if this way of developing it does work. Key of point is a type. What can I try here? I'm stuck a bit. Can I make it work somehow, or should I make a pause for now? Let's think. I wanted to have the button split up into categories to be able to know to where they belong. It's not required, but it would make it easier. If it works. But then everything, then I can get left, down, right, up, right one, and now I want to know if these are key of upgrade action or not. It feels like that should be action. I think action equals key of actions. Doesn't this make some sense? TypeScript is a string key of type. TypeScript is string key of type. I don't know how to formulate it. Extract was it? It might be to do my stuff. Have key of move actions. Let test equal correct. Type test. Does this do? Test to string. Can I do with test? No. Let test sign is of type test. Did he do? Does it mean test 2 point? It's a string. What? Concat. She did the to lowercase. My game should be broken. Can I do this here? Okay, I'm not in TypeScript, so it makes no sense for JavaScript. I think I need a break. Well, then enemies get stronger over time. I'm working on this here. Working on this. Problems with key bindings. If grouping. So, okay. To do work in progress. Let's call it this way. Then I have a broken state. Nothing to show. And I will stop here. And well, see you next time. Bye bye.